Trying not to regret you. Can't stop thinking about everything I thought I felt. I miss the way you feel when I'm melting with you. Baby, can you hear me? Is there an echo? I just can't believe it that you're giving me the dial tone. Hello, hello, on my cell phone. You left me floating in the love zone. I'm lost in the wire, lost in the 5G, lost in the moment. Need your hands on me. Let's explode in the sky like the 4th of July. Just wanna feel the shockwave. Baby, come and save me. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, just come and save me. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. I'm lost in the wire, lost in the 5G, lost in the moment. Need your hands on me. I'm lost in the wire, lost in the 5G, lost in the moment. Need your hands on me. Lost in the wire, lost in the 5G. Lost in the moment, need your hands on me. Hey, hey, I'm lost in the wire, lost in the 5G, lost in the moment, need your hands on me.
Are we ready?
Yes.
Can't hear you.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. Here we are.
Hello. Good evening.
Hi,
Welcome to
everyone.
SMUG Cast.
Hi.
Hey, we
Hi,
are.
happy holidays. Hope you guys are doing
Happy holidays.
Fun
Merry
stuff.
Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Whatever you happen to be doing. Hope you're enjoying it. Today is episode 23 on the 23rd day of the month.
Ooh.
Means something. It's got to mean something.
Does it mean we're going to get paid? Fuck yeah. Put that on. I'm all about it.
Heck yeah. So, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining. That is the beautiful and talented AA. She's the creative force behind
I
everything.
got nothing. I do have something. I have insomnia. That's why I stay up and make all these weird songs up.
Yes. Well, you know what? But you know, she does great stuff. That's all I can say. Anyway, welcome. We are doing some stuff tonight. AA has a few things she'd like to show us.
Maybe, yeah, I do. And sorry, that's Tim Chicago 9 over there, somewhere there.
Yes, right there, right here.
Yeah. Everybody say hi. Hi, Tim. Hi, Tim. Hi, Tim.
Hi, AA. So yeah, I'm the guy who just sits here and yammers on, you know. So what do you have for us this evening, Miss?
I don't think you want to start with mine. It takes a little bit of easing into it.
Okay. All right. Well, you know, I've been perusing Reddit a lot lately, only because of the insanity. I mean, which
Yeah.
is a lot of. We all know this.
Isn't that what it does, though? It's Reddit is all about insanity.
Well, that's true.
Perfect.
Yes, there are some interesting things there. There are some crazy things there.
I want to hear it all. Let's hear it.
No, I mean, I don't remember if this was Reddit or not, but this one, yeah, this was Reddit. I mean, let's go back to this for just a moment because
That's my favorite. I want a T-shirt. I want a T-shirt that says that.
Yeah, the
I think
looks
I do.
public would be But yeah,
phenomenal.
So this is a Reddit private message, and we've had a lot of fun with this in a couple other shows. So
yeah.
But see, I found a Reddit called Found and Exposed. Now, disclaimer, it may or may not be 100% real, but nonetheless, the posts are a lot of fun.
Okay, let's have it. Let's do it.
So let me bring your attention to tonight's exhibit. This is titled, "Am I the ass, I guess, for getting my mother-in-law investigated at work after I was accidentally added to a family group chat where she and my husband spent months mocking my, quote, Amazon wedding dress, unquote, and teacher salary." So this is soap opera level drama here.
Really? I'm all about it.
And reading it, I had to wonder just how much of this was real.
Right.
But nonetheless, we persist. And so let me see if I can read this without getting, right up to the dang.
I should tell our viewers that normally I'm a little bit more energetic, but these days I work 10-hour days, and I got home about an hour and 15 minutes ago. And I'm sorry, y'all, I got nothing. So you're going to have to rely on our capable co-host,
yes,
Kimberly.
So anyway, here we are. My husband's family spent an entire dinner roasting my wedding dress while I sat there smiling like an idiot. And I only found out because someone accidentally added me to a group chat.
Did they know it was hers?
Well, here the gist of the story is they got married. She found an adorable wedding dress on Amazon for $200, which you know what is perfectly fine. I'm not going to knock eBay for doing that. At least I've even a Temu wedding dress might be a little extreme, but it's what you can afford. Who are we to knock somebody's choice of wedding attire? So
I don't know. Let's talk about that.
What?
Let's talk about that.
What?
So how would you have felt if I showed up in the newest design of toilet paper wedding dress?
I would have
given
you points for the creativity
and kept me away from all puddles.
Yeah, and laughed my rear end off at your creativity.
Well, I tell you one thing, it would go a long way. Like if you were out in the country somewhere and you get to a bathroom and there's no toilet paper, you just set.
That's right. You're all set.
Really? Okay, I'm sorry. I ruined your thing. Go ahead.
So I got married 6 months ago. My husband is 29 and I'm 27. We had a small wedding, saving for a house. Found this gorgeous dress on Amazon for $200. It fit perfectly, looked elegant in photos, and I felt beautiful. My husband loved it. That's all that mattered to me.
Aww.
What a sweet little aside there.
Makes me just want to hug my squirrel.
Last week, we had dinner at their house. His parents, his two sisters, his brother were all there about halfway through. I forgot a paragraph here. His family is wealthy, not rich, but comfortable. His mom drives a Mercedes.
Yeah, I saw that.
They vacation in Europe every year. They made comments about my wedding planning and the budget venue and simple flowers, but I figured they were just being snobs. Well, that's pretty.
Yeah, they are probably.
So last week, dinner, family's over, and then they start talking about wedding dresses. Mom says, "Oh, honey, I saw the most beautiful wedding dress at Nordstrom yesterday. Real lace. It's custom fitted. That's what I wore at my wedding."
Itchy.
Yes, and sister jumps in. "Mom, remember the dress we saw at the bridal boutique? Oh my gosh, the train, it was gorgeous." And then the other sister chimes in. "Oh yeah, some people have different priorities, I guess." So you see where this is going.
What does that mean?
Well, if you're
it's not their wedding. It doesn't matter what they think.
Right, but dear, you've got to understand, there are standards in this family, don't you know? So,
apparently not.
Well, they don't have any standards, but anyway. So, it goes on, and, so I'm sitting there confused. My husband squeezed my hand under the table, doesn't say anything. His brother changes the subject, and we move on. Felt weird about it, but I didn't think much more. Until 3 days ago, I got a notification. Someone added me to the family group chat, like out of the blue. It just happened. This is where the story gets a little squirrely.
Squirrel. Go ahead.
All right. I got a notification that someone added me to the group chat. I opened it up and my stomach dropped.
Oh no.
There's a photo of me in my wedding dress. His mom sent it. The caption says, "Found this going through photos. Still can't believe she wore this. Don't you know?" And the messages below made me feel sick. His sister, I literally thought it was from Sean. What is Sean? Is that one of those cheap ass, economy shopping sites, I guess. His other sister, Amazon, laughing my ass off. I looked it up yesterday. I looked it up after the wedding. His brother, well, at least it fit her. Okay, so,
what a bunch of assholes.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's what is wrong with some people? I'm sorry.
You know what I would have done? I would have taken another picture, going. Sorry, not to you, audience. To them. Yeah. These people on the thing there. I would have given it the big double finger and posted it to that chat.
Oh yeah.
And
so his mom says, "I offered to pay for alterations at a real bridal shop." She said no, but you can't help people who don't want to be helped. His dad, "Let it go, honey." His mom, I'm just saying, we have standards in this family."
The dad sounds like he's kind of, maybe might be the best one out of the bunch.
So, without reading this whole thing verbatim, there is more sniping, more crap, more stuff. Going back and forth.
Yeah.
And so
did they get married? They did get married, you said, right?
Yeah. So she screenshots everything, every single message, then waited for her husband to come home. When he got home, she showed him. He went pale, as he should. "Babe, I can explain."
No,
you can't explain. Sorry, dude. You
can explain from outside the house.
Explain what? That your family trashes me for months? Well, they're just joking around. See, I love that when people are trading insults about somebody. So no, they're joking. Really, it doesn't feel like joking. And I've had that happen to me because I don't worry, Tim. They're just joking.
Yeah.
Really, it sounded pretty mean-spirited to me. But I digress.
Well, if I was joking, because I would be laughing at you.
Yes, I know when you're joking. When you're not joking, because you get this expression on your face that makes me want to hide. So, no, I'm kidding, exaggerating a little bit. No, I know when she's serious.
I wouldn't.
It's very easy to tell when she's serious.
Well, yeah. Unfortunately, it's a lot these days. But go ahead. This isn't about me. It's about them.
Right.
It's about them.
So they went back and forth. They fought for 2 hours.
Wow.
He was saying I was overreacting. Blah blah blah. His family didn't mean anything. But how is that possible? How could they say that shit? Sorry. How could they say that stuff and not mean anything? How do you not mean it?
They seemed awful emphatic about their opinions.
Right, exactly. They seemed awfully emphatic about it.
You know what? You know what these people are? These are the kind of people who would own a smalt. Right there.
Yes, they are future. They are future smalt owners.
They're smaltsters.
Right, that is for sure. They're future smalt owners.
Yes.
And So it goes on, and this is where it gets interesting, and this is
really
makes me feel like this was probably really kind of real.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hold on. Where are we with this?
Wow, it's a novel.
Yeah, it is. It is. But I think.
Give us the high points.
So, let me call it up here on a different screen so I can actually see what I'm reading because my eyes are so bad.
No.
So he tried to grab my phone. He's like, "You weren't supposed to see this. Someone effed up adding you." Oh, so it's fine so long as I don't know about it. Well, that's the other thing. Oh no, don't worry, honey. They were joking, and you weren't supposed to see any of that anyway. I don't.
And what else are they saying about her that she doesn't know?
Yeah, exactly. So she packed a bag and left. Then did something that might make her the ass. She forwarded every single screenshot to somebody who could actually do something about it, her mother-in-law's boss. See, she works in HR at a mid-sized company, and she's always bragging about being professional, maintaining professional standards.
Oh, no.
Yeah, one of those. Maintaining professional standards and all
Not
of that.
Not anymore.
That's pretty much where this is going. So, we get into it here. Here's some more of it. And, sent him a polite email because she was supposed to be awarded something for doing such a great job with the company.
Yeah.
So I sent him a polite email. I'm not sure if you are aware, your HR director has been running a months-long harassment campaign against a family member, mocking my appearance, job, and social class in a group chat. Because this author here apparently is a teacher. And the family thought that being a mere teacher was below them. Yeah. So the drama goes on. She's hauled into the executive suite for a chat because this thing blew up. Because on one hand she's at her job saying all this horseradish about all these pony pucks about maintaining professional standards and all that hoo-ha. And yet,
shit?
Did I just what?
Can you just say shit and dispense with trying to get around it?
I like being
creative.
I like being creative and avoiding the obscenities. So,
I don't know who you are.
So anyway, the whole thing goes on. She's accused of tearing up the family, and her husband calls hysterical because apparently she's staying at a friend's at this point. I don't blame her. And you're gonna ruin my mom's job, something she worked hard for. But at the same time, she should have thought that the internet is forever, ladies and gentlemen. You have no more privacy.
Unfortunately, that is true.
You can go to places on the web, the Wayback Machine for starters, to look things up. Yeah. There's no privacy. Google somebody's name and you will find everything they posted, their email address even. So there's no privacy. If you say something stupid, it's gonna haunt you.
Yeah.
That's why that's why thankfully I grew up when I did, because this stupid stuff I did never went beyond my circle of friends. Some days was bad enough.
I'll bet it did, Tim. I'll bet it did. Well, the both of us, we've had this conversation before. We talked about how we both independently messed up in this arena.
Right.
So, I'm sure that both of us have, although one of those things that, you couldn't pay me to be that age again, blah, 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 bullshit, etc. Yeah. But everybody, look, it's Spike.
Spike has shown up for the podcast.
Spike. And here's Spike too. You got your SMUG Cast shirt on, Tim? You should.
I should have.
Here's our SMUG Cast t-shirts, y'all. SMUG for life. Wait, how do we do it, Tim? SMUG for life.
Exactly.
No, I got nothing. Well, that was a beautiful story.
Yeah. So ultimately, there's no resolution to the story. She's accused of destroying the family.
Are they still married?
I guess they're getting divorced. He's having a conniption fit. The rest of the family's having a conniption fit. But, as I said, disclaimer at the beginning, this story very well may be AI written. But I don't care. It was kind of entertaining. There's a whole bunch. This is Reddit found and exposed, and there's all kinds of other stories on there, and they're all the same formula, but they're entertaining reading to some degree.
Right.
And there was a great one I was going to use too it was from the amateur radio Reddit about a guy decided he was going to look into amateur radio, got a couple of radios, started listening. Next thing you know, he's on the radio.
China?
No, next thing you know, he's talking to everybody on the radio at night, and they're all talking prepper, end of society, societal collapse stuff.
Isn't that what you guys do anyway?
No, I don't. I don't even want to hear it. I just,
you know what you do want to hear. I know what you want to hear.
What do I want to hear?
You want to hear me talk about my theology class?
Yes, we want to hear about your theology notes because, they're in a class by themselves.
Literally, they probably passed the class, but I almost failed. Hold on, share screen.
Story as to how these came about.
Okay, I'll give you a bit of a backstory before I spring it on you, because once I do, there's no going back. Once upon a time, ladies and gentlemen of the world, I was in college this one time. And this was my second time around in college. What had happened was I had roughly a half of a bachelor's degree in music and guitar performance and education with a jazz minor. Thank you. And I dropped out because I am a true musician. No, I dropped out because I needed to go to work and earn some money, and I couldn't stay in the program. So later on in my career, whatever, I went back to college because I had been a paralegal for so many years. And one day, this little attorney, just fresh out of law school, nice kid, but he comes up to me and he's like, takes me over to the copier, and he's like, "Do you know how to operate this?" Seriously, like you're the secretary, you should be doing this. And my thing is, yeah, I know how to operate it. Push this button right here. And I decided at that moment, if this kid can get through law school, so can I. So the only thing that would keep me from going to law school is that I didn't have a degree, because you have to have a bachelor's degree to be considered. So I said, you know what? I got 2.5 years in. F this. I'm tired of working for these asshole people getting paid 80, 90 grand a year, and I'm the one doing all the work. So I'm going back to college. And so down in our area in Crestview, Kentucky, a little bit over the line, there's a lovely university called Thomas More University, College of Liberal Arts. And I did not know this at the time because I didn't check it out. But of course, Tim, what denomination were they? Do you remember? Catholic.
Oh, Catholic, yeah.
I am not a Catholic. Not that I have anything against it. At least I didn't at that time. I still probably don't. Just don't want to deal with it. I went because they were the first college to get me in the door. And I thought, well, first in, first out. Get me in there, get my stuff done, get out of the way, get my degree, go to law school. So one of the prerequisites for this whole thing was I had to sit through their theology class. And I was very, creatively bored. So I took the opportunity to draw some notes. I'm going to turn this off a little bit here. So hold on, because I can't talk and, do the stuff at the same time, because it's just the way. I told you I'm a college graduate. Hold on. Present. So here are my iPad college notes from my theology class. And if you are easily offended, please know that I mean this as just kind of in fun. I don't mean any offense to anybody. I was bored and I was looking for an out, and I had to draw something because I was, again, bored out of my skull. So here we go. Here's my theology notes from theology class. Hold on. There we go. That's for starters. And you can see that I've even dated them. And these are my my doodles as the class actually happened. It was real time. So I don't know where to start, Tim. Maybe you can help me out with this. I'm at this point probably this is week 2, so he's already gone through the syllabus. We're sitting there talking about stuff, and I just have had it. Obviously, this is what I'm drawing. This is a $1,500 course at that time, back in 2012. They were charging $1,500 for me to sit in the class and learn things that I already knew. So you know what I learned? I learned how to draw. So as you can see over here is Jesus, and he's talking to, instead of Cheez-Its, he's eating Jesus because he's Jesus. And I've always said that I thought that Jesus had the idea for the first snack cracker because it's just too perfect. Cheez-It, Cheez-It.
Fishes and loaves, yeah, we get
Fishes
it.
and loaves, yes. It's another great thing there. I said Judas stole his idea. That's why he sold out Jesus to the man. I don't know. It was a speculation on my part. Coincidence? You decide. Why do you think Judas sold him out for the change? The exact amount of change I might add for him to buy one bag of Cheez-Its? Think about it. That's right. What? So here's more notes as the professor dude was talking. He starts going on about stuff, and again, I'm at this point after this class. I might add that I am strictly a solitary worshiper. After this class, I no longer have anything to do with man-made religion. It was, pardon the pun, it was. I don't want to say the nail in the coffin because wrong. It was just the end of any kind of faith and hope I had for any kind of man-made religious worship. Sorry, Tim, everybody, I'm sorry. So I'm taking notes. A minister I know would say, Catholic churches are really big because I learned so much, And we talked about the Eucharist and gospel means good news, but the real thing here is you gotta stay for the stick figures. And so as you could see, as I kind of here's my I have to add little things as I go, and the epistles also confirm Jesus' message. Letters to who? Me? You? Yes, you. Okay. And here's my, and it got split at the most inappropriate place. I mean, not that it wasn't bad enough anyway. Here is my drawing of the Last Supper. Although in his case, it's the last snack because he created Jesus. See, he said, pass the Jesus, right? So here's my drawing, and unfortunately, look at this. Look at all that detail. Detail was what I meant there. Yeah. Look at the bread. Look at the bread and the little fishes and stuff. The last snack. See? I mean, I draw stick figures. I thought that was pretty good. Jesus has a sense of humor. You should too. So that is my picture. One of these days, I'm going to learn how to put these pages together, and so I can have an actual just one picture of it. Yeah. So as we went along, I had notes. Somehow I did not believe the Bible was supposed to be this boring. Yeah, I mean, it speaks for itself. It talks about taboo. I drew a little SpongeBob type dude. Drew cats, I mean, I really got a lot out of this class. You can tell. Literalism and common language. Somewhere in here, I drew kiss. And now, a visit from Jesus, because he's everywhere. All right, people, it's like this. 1, I live. 2, thy teacher's necktie stinks. Which it did. See, here he is. Here's Jesus. But I love you, this dude says. It's true. Yeah, you're right. He has definitely been raised by the Bee Gees. Yes. So we have, it says all men are touched by grace. That's grace. Once upon a time in a galaxy far, far away, little Quentin was sleeping peacefully. All at once there was a flash of disco lights. The three eerie shadows appeared from the disco abyss. The brothers Gibb! This is my theology. I honestly did pay attention in this dang on classes, though. I didn't really say so, but, hey. Let's see. I'd like to change locations. Hey! Hi, Tim, even then, look!
Yes,
so happy you enjoyed my little notes. Oh, we got movie sign. My son, would you like salvation? Yes, and some fries, please, master. This is at McDamascus.
McDamascus?
Yeah. You. I think that speaks for itself. My level of ambivalence would be a good word for it.
Yeah.
How does one expect me to pass this class when one wasn't given the most current or revised topic? Dumbass! You've got to be kidding me. What he fails to realize is I'm going to read these notes in 10 years to people on YouTube. No, this is Paul's letters. Here's Paul and Jesus. I give you my authority. Here's Paul. He's speaking to the thing there. Gentiles were there, and remember Paul considers himself the OT prophet. Remember the poor. Isn't that ironic?
Yeah.
I gotta find. Oh yeah, they put him in a cage. So there's this home sweet cage sign because he needs one. I wanted to yeah, that sums it all up right there. May please go home. It got to I'm going to skip out ahead here. And we have pictures because I learned as I was sitting there with my iPad, sitting back like this, I learned I could just go take a picture. And everybody in front of me is like on Facebook at that point or whatever else, MySpace probably. I can't see his tie today. He's wearing the vest that works for him. Oh yeah, here's Jesus' Winnebago. He's Jesus in the wilderness. There's his Winnebago. He's driving, and this is the first butt crack picture. These people in front of me. I sat in the back of the class.
Well, you got the best angle for. You got the best angle for your iPad sitting in the back of the room.
I don't know if it's the best, but it did the job. Like I said, this is a $1,500 class now, mind you. It is required for graduation from this college university. So we got butt cracks, we got 3 blind mice, and we got contempt. And here's my timeline. March 6th says the end times, the next few years, follows a logical pattern of timeline. Here's my timeline. I win the lottery. Here's the world ends. That's the way it goes. Oh, yeah. Here's the Jewish scribe writing to a Jewish audience. Here's Kiss. At least half of them. Okay, so you get the idea. Yeah. I'll stop sharing now. Don't hate me, and thank you to all who hung out. How do I stop sharing?
Whoops.
How do I stop? Hold on. Sorry. Oh, here it is. Okay, I stopped. Yay!
Okay. Yeah, I'm just.
Your turn. I got nothing.
Studio.
I did actually graduate. For anybody else who wants to know, I did actually graduate. And this dude who taught this class gave me a D because I was in the hospital and I couldn't make it to all the classes. Gave me a flippin' D. I got B's on all my quizzes. He gave me a D. And I've never been one of those people. I've always hated these people who say he gave me, they gave me. No, that's what you earned. Explain to me how my grade was a D when my quizzes and my tests were B's and C's.
Yeah, that's kind of...
He must have seen my notes.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
No, that's all right. Anyhow.
Got nothing.
So hopefully everybody's going to be having a good time for Christmas this year.
Yeah.
Be safe when you're traveling tomorrow. I mean, it's going to be gorgeous weather for most of the country. I mean, 50, 60 some degrees here tomorrow and even Christmas Day. So,
yeah.
But it has been, another week here, and things just keep getting better and better, I guess.
They do?
Well, I'm being sarcastic at this point.
I don't know what day it is. Oh, wait. Yeah. It's Tuesday, right?
Yeah. Yes, it's Tuesday.
Got
Tuesday,
it.
laundry day, usually.
Oh. Did you launder?
Yes, I laundered. Well, it's still in the laundry.
Was it money?
It's not. Pardon me? Did I launder money? No, I did not. No. If I had been trying to launder money, there would have been men in dark suits knocking on the door asking inconvenient questions, as we all know, because I have that skill level.
Well, big news happened for me today.
What's that?
It hasn't happened just yet. It's going to happen.
What is that?
I got my Amazon delivery today.
Oh, yeah. Yay. You got your...
The weirdest thing ever about living here is the stuff that I used to wash my face with that I would have paid $3 or $4 for anywhere else. Amazon has it for $9.50.
Yeah, isn't that great? You go to Amazon expecting deals, but sometimes you find that
it doesn't work.
You're paying extra. You're paying more money for what you want because some independent seller on Amazon decided that the retail price is way too low. Let's jack it up 3 or 4 times.
When I went to my dad's on Sunday and I went up north about an hour, it was up there. Yeah. That's where I bought it at. Yeah, I bought me one for like $5 or something like that. I said, what is it? I mean, like having an area shortage of freaking apricot scrub? What the hell? Like, who the fuck uses that shit but me? Because it's not like a really posh brand. Yeah. It's just typical St. Ives, man. You buy it for $2. That's it.
Sorry. Well, it's the same thing with the Hills Brothers cappuccino that I like to drink.
Oh, your poo-poo coffee.
Yes, my powdered existence, if you will. I can, it's $4 and something at Walmart generally. But if you go look for it on Amazon, unless you're looking in the grocery section of Amazon, if you're out in the regular Amazon, it's like $9 for a 14 ounce, not 1 pound, 14 ounce can. Or it's 6 or 7, or they want 4 cans for $27.50. I don't, I'm not that desperate for it. Really, I'm not.
Well, we wouldn't have the room for it anyway. It's just like I was talking to you the other day about. I get those little Kodiak brownie cups, so you can get it like in a, like a paper cup thing.
The microwave.
Yeah. Instead of having to make it in your own coffee mug and clean up after yourself, you can be lazy and throw caution to the wind and fill up the landfill. So, but I don't eat very much, and I only want like 1 or 2 of them just to have one around in case I get hungry in the middle of the night. And you go on Amazon and 3 boxes of 50 each. And can I get like 1? No! 3 boxes, 50 each. It's like, it would take me a year to eat that. I can't do that.
Wow.
Oh, well.
No. Well, it's like...
I've had to readjust my wants and needs when I...
Well, yeah, you but some of the stuff that I like to eat is also sold in bulk like that on Amazon. It's like, I want some of those Russell Stover's, chocolates. Sure, $6 10-ounce bags in a case for $75. But I don't need that many. But that's the only item that's there. So, it's off to the grocery store at that point.
Well, it's just like so many things. I mean, you could find stuff in bulk on there like all day long.
But when you're searching and scrolling endlessly through the search results.
Yeah.
Like, how many people on this planet are selling this stuff? And
apparently only one.
Maybe it's some of the listings that repeat all the time. I don't know.
Well, it's like half of the stuff that I want. Like there's boxes big enough and filled with enough shit that you could feed half of fucking China. It's like, come on, who's eating that?
One of the things that I enjoy finding on Facebook, it shows up in my feed every just about this time every year.
Yeah.
You sign up to this Facebook page, and for $29, you can get a returned Amazon pallet.
Sorry?
Full of boxes full of something, but it's a mystery. But $29, $29, and we'll deliver this to your door. Well, you know what you get? You get boxes of plastic hangers. Because honestly, anybody who believes they're going to find a PS5 or an Xbox or a MacBook Pro in there is
return stuff.
Well, but yeah, it's return stuff. But I'm sorry, but Amazon keeps closer track of their inventory. I'm sure of it. They don't just give this crap away like that at that level.
The crazy Russian hacker does, like, he'll buy like $1,000 box of it and just go through it for like 2 episodes.
Yeah, but does he get anything good?
I don't know. I never hang around long enough. I get bored.
I mean, if it were me, I'd get like box upon box of like plastic hangers or fabric softener balls or what have you.
Downy balls, yeah.
Downy balls, exactly. When I was a kid and used to play Army, those Downy balls made great hand grenades.
Oh, here we go.
You pull the pin and you throw it, running around the backyard with my brothers. My mom at the back door going, "Boys, where's my Downy balls?" But Mom, we need hand grenades. So yeah. Anyway, speaking of returns, and it's another Reddit thing I meant to post, but I can. So person posts, I was going through the checkout and was talking to the cashier, and I bought this expensive I had this expensive dress in or pantsuit or something, and handed to the clerk. But after we were sitting there chatting, and she rang everything up, and I just handed her my card, and she swiped it, or she shopper swiped it or whatever. And she gets home and she realizes that she was not charged for the $200 clothing item. So her dilemma, her moral dilemma was: do I take it back and tell them they missed and
you should. You should.
A lot of people made, and I had seen this because years ago I worked at Target briefly, and also kind of heard stories when I was at the HL last year. You bring it back, depending on the store you bring it back.
They think you stole it.
They'll think you stole it, and they'll put you through an ordeal with the cops. And honestly, and this isn't stealing, because she went through, she handed everything. The clerk, checkout person, the shopper thought in good faith, it's been rang up, I will go home. She got home and realized that it hadn't been rung up. Now, how many of you look at your receipt right after you get home from the store to make sure?
You look at it when you think that you brought something home. Like, I don't like to try on stuff in the store. I'll get it and I'll bring it home because I've had a kid that wouldn't behave in my past, and so you just grab something on the way past, put it in your cart, pay for it, figure y'all bring it back later.
Right.
So when you get ready to bring it back, you look at it and you make sure it's on there and make sure you got the right receipt.
Yeah, but in general, when I come back from the grocery store, my receipt's in my back pocket, unless I forgot something or realized that I paid for something and left it at the store, whatever, which is, I've been known to do that.
Yeah.
But everybody that was replying to this thread basically told her, it's a big box store. They're not even going to notice it was gone. But there was story after story about taking it back, being the bigger hassle because, stories about, people being, loss prevention, calling the cops and saying, well, you must have stole this. And, they get questioned.
Otherwise, yeah.
And, if it's a mom and pop business in town, I would have taken it back and said, there was a mistake. I'm sorry. But then you're also going to get the cashier in trouble, and the cashier may lose their job because they neglected to ring something up. And you're just drawing attention to something that's going to look suspicious. So just
and the last time that, and I'm sorry to say that my kid shoplifted, I didn't teach it to him, but he figured it out somewhere. The last time I was at the place with him and they called me in, I had to pay $500 in legal fees, and I didn't even get to keep the damn fucking thing that he stole. Not that I really wanted it, but, it was just the point of I paid for it. Why am I not getting it?
Right. But the other thing is, and there are a couple other people who chimed in with similar things. I went through the grocery checkout. They rang me up. They missed the package of $70 prime rib or whatever he had in there.
Yeah.
He got home, realized it hadn't been paid for. If they don't notice it, but me being me, I walked out of Hy-Vee one day with not paying for a big bottle of ibuprofen. I walked back. Well, yeah, I didn't take it out of my cart, but I went back in the store, went through the self-checkout, rang it up and paid for it. I couldn't walk out of there without paying for it. I didn't go to the customer service desk because I was thinking it's like, no, they'll accuse me of stealing it.
Yeah.
Or something. So, being as a moral dilemma, what would you do? If you went to Target Target. Let's see.
I figure it this way. If they really wanted to find me, they have my credit card information.
Right. And
if I have a loyalty card and I've swiped that, they know where I am. Kind of.
Right. And the point also was made, if the store accidentally overcharges you, they're not going to come looking for you to tell you.
Honestly, I'm sorry to say that it depends on which store. Because,
but my scenario is you go to Target, you buy yourself, some stuff, and you throw in a new game for your Switch, let's say, and it's $80.
I wouldn't do that.
Follow me, please. So you go up, they ring you up, you chat with the cashier, everything's in your cart. You get home and you discover it didn't get rung up. So the point I'm making is, who is it incumbent upon to make sure everything's rung up? You or them?
It is incumbent upon them to train their employees to do their job appropriately.
Because if you put everything on the cart, everything on the conveyor, you've done your part. You've emptied your cart. It's up to them to swipe it or ring it or whatever they have to do. And
mostly, I don't know. It depends on how I'm feeling that day, honestly.
Yeah, but if I were in those shoes, me being the kind of person I am, I don't think because I could imagine going back to the store and some overzealous assistant manager decides they want to make an example of you.
Yeah,
and
that's true. That's true, and unfortunately, in this day and age, children, it's more true than not.
Yeah, because people are less likely to think before acting these days, and that includes even in potential.
Want to see my squirrel butt?
Yeah, I was going to say, why are you pointing a squirrel butt at me?
Because I can hold this little hand like this.
Aww. So people are more likely to react as opposed to, think for a second and say, well, she's bringing it back and she's telling us she didn't pay for it and she wants to make good on it. Nope.
Right.
Somebody's going to be, well, she stole it. She had to have. Yeah, she brought it back to pay for it. That's usually how thieves work.
Hardly the worst thing that could ever happen. But what is the worst thing that could have happened is if you take it back and they press charges on you and you can't prove that you didn't take it.
Well, yeah, but most registers in every big box store and even in some smaller stores are watched by cameras. They could They can take a look at your receipt. They can see the timestamp. They can find the register number and the cashier. They can watch the video and determine what happened. But if you do that, at that point, you're costing somebody their job because they're going to say, she wasn't rung up for it. So that means the cashier's at fault.
Yeah.
So keep it unless they know you did it and send the cops, unless they know you have it and send the cops after you. You're probably causing more problems to take it back than you would be if you kept it.
Yeah. I may kill this squirrel.
Jane's addiction been caught stealing. When?
Isn't that kind of what they do? I don't know.
Oh,
look. Someone says hello to us. Who is it? Oh. Is it you?
Yeah, I just put that up. Thanks for joining us, Roe Baker. But they've been caught stealing. I'm not. Jane's addiction was what, 90s? Music wise? What?
Nothing.
No. Oh, I know what Jane's addiction is, a band.
We know it's a band. Tim, I thought you'd be more into them than I was because I don't really know anything they do. Hey, Roe Baker, give us the name of their hit song. Tell us what song it is.
I know they had several. I'm sure they had several because I remember in the 90s.
Sorry, one of them.
Everywhere.
Your favorite hit song by Jane's Addiction. What is it? Let us know so we can listen to it and get hip. Not necessarily on the episode, but we can at some point. I kind of started cutting out of. That's what it's called. Been caught stealing.
Oh, okay.
I'm so sorry.
see, that's how slow on the uptake we are. That's how hip we are, ladies and gentlemen.
I just haven't kept up with the kids. I just, I've been doing my own stuff, and the classical thing, and the weird this and that, and the bullshit. So, well, Tim, why don't you take that upon yourself to research that?
Yeah, Jane's addiction.
You can come back next week, and you know what, Tim, we should do the reaction.
Formed in Los Angeles in '85. Yeah, we should. Perry Farrell, Eric Avery, Stephen Perkins, and Dave Navarro. See, I know that name, Dave Navarro. I've heard that. 90s alternative rock. So yeah, speaking of things and things that are happening, the lottery. Have you seen the Powerball? $1.7 billion.
The Powerball. No one ever sees the Powerball. No, it's too late.
So it is. The jackpot is at $1.7 billion, and I thought it'd be interesting to.
Did you play?
No, I did not play. I should, but I did not. Ooh. But I thought it would be interesting to see how much you're paying in taxes when you win that $1.7 billion. And so we're going to take a look at that because I have the best lottery tax calculator here, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this delicious advertising that's here as well. So anyway, so the prize amount, and let's poke that into the bozo-puter here. I want to make sure I get all the right number of zeros. So we're at $1.7 billion. Okay, so we live in Ohio. Let's see how much we would wind up with if we took the all cash. We took the cash option. Said pay it out to us at once. You get $820 million.
Isn't it like 28% capital gain? Not capital gain.
Federal tax is 24%. State tax is going to be 4%. But at the end of the year, you're going to have to pay the top income tax rate of 37%. So you're losing another $240 million right there.
Wait for it. Hold on. Hold that thought. I got a solution.
Okay.
I got a solution. You sovereign people, stay away from me. Summer people, baby, let me be and win my lottery. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, so but that is still $820 million is still an insane amount of money.
Yeah.
That the government, we all know, would spend it in about 0.4 seconds. But anyhow,
Wouldn't even take that long.
Yeah, probably wouldn't even take that long. But I can't imagine that amount of money. Heck, I wouldn't know what to do at this point with $820.
I would.
Well, yeah,
I would. I got stuff on Amazon marked, ready.
So like I've told you before, though, we won that kind of money in the lottery. We'd have our house and there'd be a 20,000 watt transmitter in the backyard, and I'd be doing my pirate radio station.
Tim, something marvelous and incredible is happening tomorrow.
It's Christmas Eve.
My pocket drummer is arriving.
Oh.
So I never need to worry about drummers showing up late to rehearsal ever again.
Well, I've never showed up late to a rehearsal because you've never asked me. So.
Are you a drummer?
Okay.
No, you're not a drummer because you don't have your own van and you don't wait for the bass player to come pick you up after a 3-day drunk.
Well, yeah, I've never had that pleasure, but yes, I am a drummer. For the most part.
All right.
I don't brag about myself, but I do play.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they're packed away for now because we don't have any room.
Yeah.
But I do get to keep my guitars, so at least that makes me happy.
Right. It's kind of like we looked around at all of our stuff and said, well, I hope we like it because we're stuck with it for the next 5 years.
Yeah, at least.
But I do like my stuff. I'm happy with my stuff. I like my stuff. I just don't want to move it.
Right. Yeah, I don't want to go through that again, at least not for a while.
Well, not until next December.
So, yeah, I'm kind of speculating here that this lottery, maybe somebody will win tonight. Maybe it'll go to $2 billion.
Wait, when's the drawing?
I think it's tonight. If it does, I think tonight and then again on Friday. Or is it tomorrow night and Friday?
Is it on our little app thingy here?
Yeah, it's
on Lottery Jackpot.
Yes.
Oh wait, it asked me to do this thingy. No, I cannot. Powerball, play now. It's 24 hours from now. What? Leave me alone, people. Oh, I got $2.76 in there. Ooh.
Yeah,
can I buy a lottery ticket for that? Huh?
Pardon me?
Can I buy a lottery ticket for $2.76?
Which one are you using? Are you using the Nebraska Lottery app?
Oh.
Yeah, since you're not.
It's the one with the J.
Right. Yeah, Jackpocket. So if you're using that, you got to be in Nebraska to use it, since you don't.
Well, I could drive there.
But you can change your state to Ohio because it's.
Oh, hey, that's good. That's good. Hold on. How do I do that?
You think you have to you have to go through your settings to do that.
Yeah, I know. I just asking. I don't know. Oh, personal information. Here it is. Oh hell, I'll do it later. They're asking me for all kinds of 2FA shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that after we get done here. But
because you know what, it's like one of the things I'm fond of saying. I'll take 1/100th of 1% of that, and that's still going to be a sizable chunk of money. So.
Yeah.
I don't have to have it all. Because honestly, with this, what would I do with it? I'm not trying to make a joke here. I wouldn't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
I mean, you could start a foundation. You could help one cause or another. You could spread the money around to family and friends. But beyond that, what do you do? I don't want fancy cars. I don't want to travel. I don't need a big house. I mean, what the heck would I do with 10,000 square feet?
Give it to me.
Well, of course
Okay.
you could have it, but
I'm going to show you my pick for my YouTube pick for the week.
Oh yeah, you were mentioning that. Go right ahead. Show us.
I'm going to show you. I hope this isn't copyrighted. I hope we don't get struck for this. Y'all out there, you got to be a little bit older to appreciate this, maybe. I'm going to share the YouTube, as my grandma would say. Share the YouTube. I'm going to share it now. Ladies and gentlemen, I need to super cat. Ooh, we'll do that later. I want to share with you, if I could find it, because I just saved it, and I'm really pissed off that it doesn't come over here, and it doesn't show up now for some reason. Hell. Subscriptions. Hold on, people. Sorry. Once again, I effed up. Yeah, history. Where's it at? Yeah. I think it's somewhere in here. Yeah, here we go. My new favorite channel, ladies and gentlemen. Hope that y'all can hear this. Please let me know if you can. Can you hear it? Can you hear it?
Yeah.
This is Stanley Simmons. This is Paul Stanley's kid and Gene Simmons' son.
Oh, wow.
Great. They're very good, I think. So that's their official video. They've got, I don't know what this is that they're doing here, but it's probably pretty good. Oh, never mind. Sorry.
2, 3. So I love you till my lungs give out. I ain't lying. I'm all yours. You're all mine.
So give them a shout. Give them some love. It's Stanley Simmons Music. You can see down here. There it is. Go give them some support. They're doing a pretty good job, and that's all I got.
All right.
Go give them a shout on YouTube. Your turn.
My turn for what?
I don't know. What do you got? Is it about that? Is it about that magical time, even if it isn't?
Yeah, it's about that magical time because I thought I had one more thing today, but I don't. I'll have to. If I find it, I'll use it for next week.
Yeah.
Which will be, episode 24, which will be the day before New Year's Eve, and possibly.
Everybody have a good Christmas
Yes.
or whatever holiday that you celebrate. I don't want to offend anybody, but I just want to encourage you all to have a great celebration, whatever you're celebrating, if anything at all. Stay safe. If you're catching this on the replay, thank you so much for dropping by.
Yeah, thanks for coming, everybody. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah. And,
Tim's tired. We got to go.
And yeah, it's been a long day. But you folks have a good one. If you're watching us on the replay, thank you very much. We appreciate it. If you are here seeing us live and in person, we thank you so much. And we will see you again next Tuesday, same time, same place. Y'all have a good
Next Tuesday or next year?
Next Tuesday. It won't be next year quite yet.
Okay. All right.
Okay. All right.
All right. See you guys. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.